I have to go half and half, 51-49, 41. You know, I don't know. But at the end of the day, when you give yourself a chance to get the ball up and get it high enough to give yourself get the ball opportunity to go in, that's skill. But the roll around, that's all luck. You can't say you're gonna shoot the ball and it's gonna roll around 4 times and go in. That's completely luck. But what he did do, if you listen to his press conference, he understood that he had to give himself a chance by getting the shot up and getting rotation. One thing I know about shots at the end of the game, you might not be 100% sure that they're gonna go in, but if you get a good rotation on that ball and get it up high enough and keep that follow through, you got a good chance of making that shot.
Well, what are you laughing at? You said 100% skill.
No, I said it was 100% skill. I said the shot. Now, the carom, the bounce might have been luck.
Right.
Now, Skip, if he had attempted, was it, 81, that was most blown. 86. You remember with 86 when Ralph Sampson, they beat the Lakers, Skip? They threw the ball there and he just turned around and shot it? That's luck. You don't practice that. But Kawhi Leonard practices falling out of bounds to his right, falling out of bounds to his left. And he practices having to put different arcs on the ball in order to get it up, because you don't practice. You're not going to have a 7-footer. Hey, man, come here, check this out. I want to practice these shots. And you have a 7-footer running at you. But what you do is that you practice getting enough arc on the ball to get it up so if a 7-footer were to run at you and have a hand up. I believe the shot, because he practiced this, is 100% skill. The bounce, the carom, yeah, he got a lucky bounce. Right. He got a lucky carom.
Then it's a lucky shot.
No!
Yes!
Luck! I'm gonna make sure I'm saying this right. The wherewithal. He had enough focus and enough poise, and this is what I saw on the shot. The last dribble with the 1-2, a lot of guys don't think enough or are calm enough at the end of the game to take that 1-2 on that shot, to be on balance. Kawhi took that last dribble and took the 1-2 like a normal shot. Gave himself a chance to make that shot. He really gave himself a good chance to make that shot.
So I'm going to disqualify both of you, because you know and like that guy, and you love him because I don't. It's as simple as that.
No, you're out. Okay.
I've been covering this game since the middle 1970s when I covered the Lakers here in Los Angeles, pre-Magic Johnson. I have never heard of anybody practicing a shot where he falls out of bounds with a 7'2" guy leaping at him. You just don't do it.
Right.
By definition, number 2 in Toronto is a line drive shooter. That's the way he shoots it. That's the way he practices it. His shots are flat. I don't love it, and I didn't love it when he played for the Spurs, but when he gets in a groove, as you know, when he gets going with that big claw hand, he starts stroking it like that. He can line drive them home just because he has good feel for his shot.
And that's why a lot of his shots, Skip, hit the front of the rim, because it is a line drive.
So in this case, he was not anticipating the switch of Embiid onto him, because I thought Ben Simmons would run with him to the corner.
I thought he would,
Ben
too.
Simmons is fast, man. Some people think he's the fastest player in the league with the ball in his hand. And he sort of gave up and let Joel go across, and then Joel came to a jump stop and had to kind of regather himself and jump again. But the point was, he did get a hand up. That forced number 2 to shoot a rainbow arc shot.
Elevated.
Yeah, that he never shoots. That it's not characteristic of his delivery of the basketball. And not only that, but he did, you said he was trying to recalculate because he left his last one short. He left this one short. It drew hard near rim. It hit iron hard on the, and when he first hit it, again, I had a bet with him on the game, and he'd give me 4 points, so I needed somebody.
You swindled me out of 4 points.
I needed somebody to make a last-second shot. Obviously, I'd rather him not. But if he does, I'm going to win the bet, because what I didn't want to have happen is go to overtime, because in overtime it could go crazy and I'd lose my 4 points, you know, where Toronto would win by 5 or 6, which they probably would have done.
They wouldn't have.
I don't know. But the point was, when this hit near iron, it hit it so hard, it looked like it went a little bit backward to me, to my eye. I just expected it would fall straight to the floor. I'll bet to your eyes, when you saw it in live time, real time, that you thought the game it was going to overtime.
I still didn't realize it had gone in until everybody started standing up.
I couldn't even understand what had happened.
Yeah, because I'm like, because it bounced. I was like, well, okay, and then it bounced
because somehow it had some kind of weird forward spin on it, where it hit hard, it goes up, and it looks like it's going a little backward and it's going to fall on the floor, but it somehow comes down and catches the near iron again, and it hit softly enough that it caromed across the basket and hit the far rim once, twice, and then it was just dying. It lost all its momentum, and it could have fallen either way. It could have fallen far or near, and it fell near, and it went in. And everybody on the court was like, what? What just happened? Okay, that's the luckiest shot in the history of the NBA playoffs.
But see,
with those stakes.
But see, here's the thing that when you're going to lose the argument because you said he normally shoots the ball line drive. Well, if he had shot it line drive, it'd hit the front of the rim. He knew enough.
Well, maybe not if he had an open shot.
No, but he knew. Now I got to shoot with arc. I got to shoot with trajectory to get it up over Ben Simmons.
But he had no choice.
But the rotation.
I mean, it wasn't like I'm going to decide to shoot with arc. All of a sudden, he's like, "Oh my God, I got to let."
Stacks, you know what? How about this? We go Stacks. When you practice and you practice game with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You practice from different angles. You practice different shots.
Well, you start that as a kid playing on a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, falling away. You try to practice that as a kid, so it's natural.
From the corner, you're not trying to hit the rim 4 times.
No, definitely not trying to do that.
Hold on. You practicing the shot, not the carom. You practicing the shot.
Yeah.
Okay, but you're doing it by yourself, and you're shooting it the way you shoot it. You shoot with arc. You are a natural arc shooter all along, so you're going to shoot it pure every time.
Right.
Yeah.
Right?
But guys that give themselves a chance put great rotation on it. They don't do it on purpose all the time, but guys like Steph, guys that Clay, every shot they shoot, the ball is spinning. The rotation looks great. On that shot, for some reason, he had it spinning. He had good rotation on that shot. He had no clue. Nobody had no clue that shot was going in.
Thank you.
Nobody.
Thank you. Lucky.
Hold on.
Hey, look. If you're shooting it straight on or from the wings, you get lucky bounces off the backboard. The backboard can be your friend. And sometimes you just yank it so badly it accidentally banks in when you're not calling back, right?
Right.
But in this case, you don't even have the luck of the backboard because the backboard's out of play.
But Stacks, but you know a lot of times when you go into your right, you fall to your right and you shoot the ball, you hit the corner of the backboard.
Yeah.
So for him
I'll give you that.
To get that kind of loft over a 7-2 and not hit the corner of the backboard, to have the rotational spin on the ball, to like
But he rainbow arced it so high that the backboard was no longer in play.
Yeah, layup.
Okay, it's just way over the backboard, right?
That 1-2 on right before the shot, that really gave him enough balance and enough strength to get up and get that shot up. That last 1-2, a lot of guys don't think that well at the end of a game when seconds run off the clock to focus and get your feet together. He really took his time and took a good shot.
Okay, if you want to see a really good shot, the greatest clutch shot ever,
want to see it.
Let's see what happened when Ray Allen took it from the corner. Can we see it? Because this is pure. This is the opposite of the luckiest shot ever. Is the greatest clutch shot ever. LeBron, of course, missed.
I'm not a Ray Allen fan.
You're not?
No.
Now, see, that's nothing but net, man.
But see, hold on.
Look at that. Now, that's how you shoot the corner
Stack,
three.
you see how
Is that not sweet?
Stack, you see how he equates?
He was a good shooter.
No, the ball went in pure, so it's a great shot. This one, carom, so it's a lucky shot.
Carom 4 times.
But here's the thing. Both guys have practiced those shots. You think Ray Allen practiced with a guy running at him to get his hand up in his face? No, he practiced in the gym alone to get that shot up.
With somebody rebounding for him, kicking him the ball, where he would run back to the corner and catch it on the fly and go straight up and shoot.
I'm talking about the guy getting the hand up in his face. Did he do that?
No.
Because you said Kawhi didn't practice with a 7-2 running at him.
Well, he wouldn't.
That's my point.
Okay, you just wouldn't.
You practice the shot.
Okay.
That's all you do. You practice the shot. The carom, the bounce, the boom, the boom, the boom, in, that's luck.
That's the basketball
But that
guard.
shot, 100% pure.
You called it 100% skill. It's no skill.
Hey, look at
it's pure luck. It's pure
Look,
luck.
I got it.
The claw.
Then look at the hand.
He didn't
That's
hold
Jordan
the
Ness.
post.
That's Jordan Ness.
That's a freeze frame.
That's Jordan Ness. I don't know
He's
about
falling backwards. He's going to watch it from a crouch.
Thank you for showing us.
He's going to. He watched it from a crouch. He held the crouch pose.
I like that he left it all out there, though.
Hey,
I like that.
Ooh, that hurt.
He left
Skip,
it all
that
out
hurt.
there.
Skip, I know that hurt. Skip, I can imagine.
It won me a case of Diet Dew.
No.
I'm up 34 cases.
Oh, but here's the thing.
That's how you go out, though. Game 7, that's how you go
With a
out.
buzzer beater.
Time out. Why do you not like Ray Allen?
I'm just not a Ray Allen fan. I played against Ray Allen. I had some good games against him. So who people like and who are fans of, I played against these guys. I destroyed some of these guys, so I'm not a fan.
Man, Ray wasn't no defensive guy, Scott.
I'm just saying, the guys that people fans of, I played against them, so I'm not fans of them.
Did he give you them numbers?
He had some good games.
Yeah, he gave you them
I gave him numbers too, though.
Wait.
I gave him numbers too.
But you a defensive guy.
Did he ever insult you on the court?
No. I'm just not a fan of him.
There's no personal
No. All basketball players not cool. Newsflash.
Good to know.
But that shot right there, look at that hand. Skip, look at that hand.
Yeah.
That's a Jordan that you want. I'm gonna get you. I will get that picture.
That's New
And I'm
Balance.
gonna have
You can't
him
say
decide-
Jordan that's no more. You gotta say New Balance.
That's New Balance.
He's falling backwards.
Please don't. You
Maybe that's Skip, man. That's the
we already
news.
saw this once already.
I'm gonna get you a pair of Skip, but I'm gonna get that picture. I'm gonna have him decide it to my good friend Skip.
Yeah.
I'll take a pair. I don't think Skip wants a
Yo,
pair.
Skip, you got to Skip.
He has to sign a number 2, though. He
Yeah,
can't sign his name. He gotta sign number 2.
to my good friend Skip.
We gotta move on. Will James Harden ever win a championship in Houston? I want to hear what Steven has to think about this guy. We'll discuss next.